Hey guys, hello and welcome. This is gonna be my first ever YouTube video. I watch millions of YouTube videos and I thought that it would be kind of fun to make my own channel. I do a lot of get ready with me's. I probably would just post some random YouTube shorts sometimes. Honestly, I'm not looking to be famous. I have a disease where it's called Hashimoto's disease. It's not too serious, but I mean it's not like nice to have, I guess. I've actually had it since I was 9 years old. I was diagnosed when I was 9. And Hashimoto's disease is something with your thyroid. It's where your thyroid... Okay, here's the definition of it, because I don't know it right now. So, there's the definition. So, and usually I'll do a lot of story times and all that stuff. So, my first video is actually going to be a little bit of a Q&A, or get to know me, and I think my second video is also probably going to be a Q&A, but that's going to be part 2, because if I get a subscriber or two, they can, or you guys can, write me like a comment of some sort and be like, okay, here's some questions I have for you. I just rounded up a bunch of questions, well, a few questions, and this video is going to be about 5 minutes long, so let's get into it. Okay, so first we're going to start off with, why did I name myself Simply Brooklyn? One, because like I said, I don't really want to be famous. I feel like, no. I just want a few people who actually understand me, or maybe even going through the same thing I am, like tough middle school years, whatever. Even high school, because I'm going to be in high school soon. So, first thing I'm going to do is, what is your favorite movie? So this one's really easy. I absolutely love Stranger Things, but here's the thing, I fell in love with it way too late. So what happened was, basically my dad, he was watching episode 7, and there was like 20 minutes. I think it was like 20 minutes in. 28 minutes, something like that. And then, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make one of my mini verses. I make them all the time. I'm gonna make a video on them one time, but, and then I was like, okay, I'll just go make it downstairs. So I go downstairs. I get obsessed with the show. I watched so many edits of it, because this was like before the finale came out. And I was like, oh, I'm obsessed. So, watched so many edits of it, and I actually found out so much about most of the characters, and I didn't even know. Surprisingly, I knew most of the characters that were in the show. I knew Dustin, I knew Will, I knew Max. I did not know Lucas, and I did not know Mike, but I did know Eleven. My personal favorite character is Max. Okay, my order is Max, 11, Erica, Dustin, Will, Steve, Nancy, Robin. So many people have stuff against Will. Like, 1, I love Noah Schnapp, and 2, without Will, they wouldn't have found 11. Without 11, they wouldn't have even known that the world is falling apart. 11 would have been taken back to the lab and used for her powers again and again and again. And Benny would have been killed, and then nobody would have found out why he's killed. Like, without Will going missing, the whole show would be different. I just spent like 10 minutes talking about that. I'm so sorry. On another note, who is my favorite celebrity? My favorite celebrity, personally, is Millie Bobby Brown. I'm sorry, I just love her. Me and her were so similar. We're both really energetic. Like, I always have a lot of energy, and I always stay up late. So you're probably going to see videos that are uploaded without being edited at, like, random times. Like, 12 a.m., like, stuff like that. Another question, what do you want to be when you grow up? So, I am actually a really talented writer, apparently. So So I want to be an LA teacher, and I'm in 7th grade, and my 7th grade teacher, he showed me that I should be a LA teacher or a writer. So I want to be an LA teacher. I actually just organized his desk and like everything, and because we're so similar, we're so messy, we get behind really easily, all that. So yeah, I want to be an LA teacher for 6th grade or 8th grade. And yeah. So what was my worst year in school? My worst year was in 4th grade or 6th grade. 6th grade, I basically did social suicide. I broke up like 3 relationships. I had 2 boyfriends. They were my first 2. But I broke up with one and got back with them like 3 different times. The person still thinks I'm hot. He moved and No, I'm not joking. He literally told my best friend that. Leave me alone! 4th grade, because I had the worst teacher. She was a fill-in teacher for my real teacher because she was pregnant. Honestly, it's not respectful to talk about other people's business, so I'm not going to. Next thing is, how many sports do you play? I play 3 sports. I do soccer, basketball, and I play track. So all year round I'm doing something. And in the summer I go to a summer camp and we do a bunch of different sports there. We do like football, we do soccer, we do World Cup, which is soccer. There's a basketball court, swimming, we do walking. We walk every morning around this big lake. So yeah. I actually know a lot of people who have YouTube channels and all that. And I actually was just like, let's make an alt account and let's get it. Just so you know, I'm not going to be good with editing. I might do like a few edits of like Stranger Things and stuff. But that's not what this channel is. Another thing is, I have poison ivy right now. So, do you see that? And then on this side I just have a little bit. I have it right here. I have pimple patches on. And then I have it right there where a pimple patch is, right here, right here, right here in my neck, and then right here. I have Band-Aids or something on it. Oh, and I also have it on my knees. But anyways, let me know if you want a part 2.